1989, I committed a murder. I got caught for a murder. So God, instead of taking my life, He put me in a place where I had to get it. Now, all these, it's about 350 people in the building, right? All these men looking at me hugging a CEO. And I'm going through everything that a person, I experienced every emotion that a person can experience.
Jesus.
And so He said, you know what? You ready. You ready. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
I'm one of them sensitive men, so I might cry. So I'm one of them sensitive. My name is Sean Gage. I'm also called the Black Diamond. I'm also called Raheem. Right? My testimony. I'm from East Oakland, California. I ran the streets like I was really from East Oakland. In 1989, I committed a murder. I got caught for a murder. Right? 18 years old, ended up going to prison. What I didn't know prior to that God was calling. Right? So I was given a mission before that. I was given some skills and some abilities. I had a bunch of people that were willing to follow me, but I was taking them the wrong way. So I was doing opposite of what God had for me to do. So God, instead of taking my life, He put me in a place where I had to get it. Similar to Jonah, right? Similar to Jonah, right? Jonah wouldn't listen. So God took Jonah and put him in the well, right?
Yes, come on now.
We call the well the belly of the beast, right? We also call prison the belly of the beast. So I was put inside the prison, and initially, just like him, I never thought I would get out. Right? Initially, they was trying to give me a death penalty. While I was there, my thing was CEOs were my enemies, whites were my enemies, Mexicans were my enemies, right? And this is how I moved. And I met somebody who told me that I had to get rid of the hate in my heart. I had to get rid of the hate in my heart. And I'm also a Muslim, by the way. Right? So I'm praying, but I still have so much hate in my heart. Right? And in this hate, I was hurting other people still. And I met this brother, I think I was, 22? I was 22 years old, right? And he's a Muslim as well, so we started building. So we started changing our hearts first. So God started changing our hearts first. And as God changed my heart, right, I stopped, Mexicans stopped. Well, first, initially, whites stopped being my enemies, right? Then Mexicans stopped being my enemies, right? So I was asked, what about CEOs? I said, that would never happen. Never happen. I hate CEOs, right? So that was my plan, like you was talking about earlier. You know, we got a plan, but God got a whole nother one. So I don't know how God did it or why God, well, I know why now, but I don't know how God did it. But I came to a point where I knew something had to change. And in me changing, I knew other people had to change. So God put something in my heart, which is what the brother spoke of. It's called Man Up. It's Man Up and Woman. It's a program that I don't say I created because God is a creator. So I say I designed it. Right?
Come on now.
And from this program, you know, there were people who didn't believe in it. One, because I was considered a thug. Right? I called myself a thug, not even a vampire. Right? So they was against it. And then as I started going, people started believing, people started seeing it. Justin watching me the whole time. The whole time. Right? And as he's watching, he's watching his transformation, but I don't know if he's really watching my transformation. I don't even know I'm transformed. But I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. So as time went on, another Lieutenant Mitchell, I don't know if y'all met him, Mitchell came and I had him speak. So one of the things of the program, one of the positive things was I would have CEOs come talk. So I had CEOs interact with inmates, which is something that didn't happen. Right? And they would come and sit and interact, and they would interact on an intimate level as men, talking to men, not as officers talking to men. And at the end of one of those meetings, Mitchell, it was count time. It was count time. I hate count time. Right? But it was count time. And at count time, Mitchell didn't want to let us lock up. I said, we got to lock up. I'm focused. We got to lock up. So he let everybody lock up, and he stuck his hand out to shake my hand. And when he stuck his hand out to shake my hand, I looked at him like this. And I'm looking at all the people that's going to be looking at me shaking the officer's hand. I couldn't shake no officer's hand. I couldn't do it, right? So he got his hand. He just hold his hand. He just holding his hand. He said, you got it, brother. You got it. I'm just looking at it. Looking at it. So finally, I shook his hand. And when I shook his hand, he grabbed me. And he hugged me. Wow. Now, all these, it's about 350 people in the building, right? All these men looking at me hugging a CEO. Right? At that moment, God did something totally different in me that I was never even expecting. That moment changed who I was. That moment allowed me to be able to hug other men. Right? And that's one of the things that we incorporate in what we do is the intimacy, hugging men and being men with men. And from that moment, he's still watching. I don't know what he's watching. Right? And I stayed moving. And so as I'm moving, some people thinking that as we were moving, we were either moving drugs, we were moving phones, whatever it wasn't for the good. But as I kept going, I kept incorporating the COs and MAs together, COs and MAs together, COs and MAs together. Because my belief had become that we had to bridge this gap. Because that was our community. Being that was our community, only what we were going to make it to this side is if we bridged that gap. And if we had to bridge that gap to bring the rest of the guys out and take the other people in to pull people out and lift us up. So from there, I approached it. I ended up getting a job through another CO, right? And I know how to talk. But another CO was a lieutenant. He told me he wanted me to come work for him, Lieutenant Fetch. He told me he wanted me to come work for him. I'm not going to work for no officer. I'm not doing that. That's not happening. I don't care what you think I'm doing. Right? So he said, well, I want you to be my housing clerk. I'm not going to be no housing clerk. So he said, how much you make? Right? Don't laugh. He said, how much you make? I said, 13 cents. Right? He said, I'll double it. Right? So he will give me 26 cents to do that. So he said, I'm going to give you the opportunity to do what you're already doing. So one of the things that I was doing was, when guys would get into it, I became a mediator. Because of my background, I was able to talk to every culture, every nationality. I was able to talk to everybody. People would come to me from every race, right? And in this, I was mediating. So when something happened, there were certain CEOs I could go to, and I'd be like, I need to move this guy. Now, I can't tell you what's going on, but this guy needs to move. Right? I don't know. He's watching. He's watching. So people are moving. I'm moving people around. I'm squashing situations. We keep down violence inside the prison. As I started working for him, he started believing in the program that I was doing. He's still watching. I don't know he's watching. So as he believed in the program, I was able to do more because I had somebody behind me that had some so-called power inside the prison. This is one place. I'm one man. Right? I got inmates not believing, I got officers not believing. So finally, it got to the point where they started seeing it. And then they started seeing it, they said, it's for real, it's for real. So Fetch was going to retire. I said, I need to talk to you. I'm working inside the office. Some people walked in, they were scared I was going to do something. They didn't know what to do with me. Right? And I just looked me, and I'm not being assaulted. Right? So I told him what my plan was. I told him what the program was. And he said, I'm in. And the moment he said he was in, we went to a whole other level. We went to a whole other level. And then from that level, because we kept God first, which is true, we kept God first, we moved even farther than anybody expected. We moved farther than anybody expected. In this, I went and got my OG, said, you need to be a part of this. And what I would always say is that there are no punks in man up. Because what we do know is there are no punks working for God. Right? You can't be. So in this, he came in, and people were mad at him because he fast-tracked. But God had a plan for him too. And in this, we were able to move, like he said, through all 4 yards inside the CDC, which doesn't happen. And it wasn't just him and I, right? It was the whole team, which at that time I had trained 28 people. And all of us were able to move. Sometimes we were questioned, sometimes we weren't. Now back to story Joe. So I'm in the belly of the beast and God is instructing. He teaches. He teaches. He gives it to you. He feeds. And I'm going through everything that a person, I experience every emotion that a person can experience. Jesus. And so he said, you know what? You ready. You ready. February 9th made 2 years. I've been home 2 years. One of the things I told him before I left is I was coming to get a hug. I was coming to get a hug. And he was talking, he was in there counseling somebody when we came in. I wouldn't leave until he turned around. And when he turned around, the first thing I got to give was a hug. So I'm here as a miracle. I'm here as a miracle. And I'm here because all the glory belongs to God. And I'm in the process now founding the program Man Up and Woman Up out here. 2 weeks ago, I spoke to Solano Juvenile Hall, and they said, what they said was that I did something that hasn't been done through Speaking Has Come. Every young man, there was 40 young men, every single young man in there opened up. And again, like the pastor said, it's not me. It's not me. It's God. It's God. Like Jonah, here we go again. Like Jonah, when Jonah got the instruction, he was kicked out of the belly. But Jonah was a little rebellious when he first came on, right? He was a little rebellious, right? I haven't been rebellious. I've been sticking to it. I've been sticking to it. I've had my struggles. You know, I've had my temptations. I've had my people from my old life offer me cars and money. I haven't taken it. I've been through days where I was sitting in the car talking to my wife, sitting in the car talking about crying because I only got $2 in my pocket. Right? And she said, look at everything you got now. Look at everything you're doing. I've been blessed to help some people. I've been used to help some people since I've been home. So now we're reconnecting with Nate. We're connecting here with you. We're connecting, we stay connected with each other. We're keeping that rope to God. So I thank y'all. Peace, power, and